bringing openness tonight because I want to hear every morsel of every story because I don't know when the gem is going to hit the ground. Bottom line, for tonight, use your body and have some fun. You ready for MoMondays? Yeah! You ready for MoMondays? Are you ready for MoMondays?
When you go through a divorce, it's like you lose a piece of yourself. And she met somebody online in America, so she tried to fill that void with someone else's love. To make a long story short, she went to California and it didn't work out. She ended up being homeless in the streets of Santa Monica.
And as I walked into the door, I saw this little 4-month-old. She was on a play mat with a little mobile, and she lifted her head and she looked at me, and that was it. I was her mother, and she was my child. 3 weeks later, she was living with us. It was incredible. I was actually a little panicked because I figured all we have are cat toys. Anyway, all of our family and friends pulled together, and we managed to do this.
And I, not young, not too old, couldn't even do that. Couldn't even do anything my son asked me to do. Something is not right. I'm not fit. I have to change my lifestyle. And from that day onward, I am at the pond every day.
And at the end of the year, I was given a beautiful dream catcher, and I have it in my healing room today. And when I look at that dream catcher, I see the dreams of all of those students. It's not just an Orange dream catcher for me, but it's Shayla and Carrie Lynn and Daniel and Dennis and all of those 22 students. And I hold them here in my heart. They were some of the greatest teachers that I've ever had.
My father's in love with you. And I said, how can that be? I've never even met him. She said, well, he sits by the window and he watches you all day. And he said, she must be a good woman. She knows how to work. So I perked right up and I said, how old is your father? She said, 90.
And so he had all the respect from the guys because he'd done it for 40 years, and all of a sudden this guy comes down the hill, and I realized who it was. It was Ted Williams, the baseball player. Remember him? First guy to bat 400? Well, he had retired and moved to New Brunswick to fish in the Miramichi because he was a big fisherman, and he thought that just because he was famous, he could go to the front of the line. And my grandfather wasn't a big man, was tough. Like, he was tough as nails, right? And so my grandfather was quite polite. I couldn't believe it, actually. He walked up to him and was like, welcome. Get to the back of the line, because this is where I stand, right? I get first dibs on the fish. And before he knew it, he tried to explain who he was, and my grandfather said, I don't really care. And all of a sudden, my grandfather hauls off and knocks the guy out. And he stands over him, in Bruce Willis line here, and he goes, I can hit 2. To the first guy that hit 400 in the made of this.
Please spread the word, and we loves you all, right? Did you have a great time? Did you have a great time? One more time, did you have a great time? Have a great month.